Hello, welcome to week 3 operations management. This is lean operations, Kaizen, continuous improvement. This is one of my favorite topics in the favorite weeks of material to cover. In the first 2 weeks, we kind of talked about putting a process or service together, how we're going to do that. It's going to be running. Does it ever change? Do we ever want to improve it? Can we ever improve it? This is the process, the thought process, concepts that we'd like to use in order to try to improve it. Comes from the Japanese word Kaizen means continuous improvement. So anytime you think you have a process or a service set up and it's as good as you can get it, if you keep working at it, you can make improvements to that. Again, we want to do value-added steps, remove the wastes that we've identified within this. So we talk about lean operations, just in time. Page 617 talks about General Mills and NASCAR, how they went to NASCAR to learn how to do changeovers in the production line. Very interesting in that respect. Power plant, I worked at the power plant over in Cordova. When I got there, refueling outages were anywhere from 62 to 112 days. Every day the plant is shut down, that's $1 million. So shortening that is obviously in their best interest, and they have since worked hard and diligently at that under new management and new philosophies. They can get those refueling outages down to 29 days, quite the saving when you're speaking of millions of dollars. Again, mentioned it before, this is talking about working smarter, not harder. And several of these, being a production line in the bakery, we could be making a product and running at so many pieces a minute, 30 a minute. You can try to get to 32, but making people work harder to get to 32 is not the best answer to the end product. You may want to design that process such that you can make dramatic improvements of that. So again, we would do something like RCIs, rapid continuous improvement events, which are talked about in the chapter, and I hope you might have seen them within your own organizations. But this is where you can get fully involved within your organizations, cross-functional teams coming together to observe an issue and try to improve that. Also talks about maintenance within the Kaizen event. Past student from Alcoa, now Arconic, talked about it. She was a maintenance manager, talked about that they discovered it was more beneficial to shut down periodically and inspect and correct tolerances on some of their bigger rolling machines than it was to run those machines until the tolerances ran out. Quality improved, scrap and waste was reduced. So maintenance is a big part of continuous improvement, preventative maintenance especially. So keep those in mind. Again, this is my favorite chapter. Lots of material to cover, all very applicable. So with the first 2 weeks, we've kind of put the products and processes in place. This week, we're talking about how we can improve them. And this is an improvement that's based on a continual basis, not a one-time event. And thank you. Hope you enjoy the week.